Hi Stampers, and welcome to the November Video Kit Club. I have a quick Christmas card for you this month, but yet it's still quite elegant. With the gold embossing, it just really makes it pop and look snazzy. So let's get started. In your kit, you will receive the whole stamp set of Winter Swirl, and we'll be using multiple stamps out of the set, and you can make your own choices for your sentiment on the front between Merry Christmas and a Winter Wonderland, and then there's some different verses to choose from in the middle of your card. So when you start with your card, you'll receive the die cut shape, and you're going to start with your tree swirl, the Winter Swirl set and stamp, and I picked a Winter Wonderland. If you want to do Merry Christmas, you can do that. And again, I laid my stamps on my card stock where I wanted them in position, and then just pressed the stamp pressed down on top of it to pick them up, and then lined up my sentiment along with the grid so that it was straight. I'm using Versamark and inking up my images, and then I'm going to go ahead and stamp straight down on my cardstock after I swipe it with my static free bag. Can't forget that. And then this goes straight down in the middle. And since it is a large stamp with a lot of solid space, you do want to make sure that you get it pressed down well all over. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and emboss that with Halo embossing powder that comes in your kit. This is a detail embossing powder, and it has a iridescent look to it as well. It's just really pretty. Okay, and then when you're done embossing that, we're going to move on to the card front, and you'll get your white folded cardstock in the kit. And again, swipe your front with your static bag before you start. This time we're going to use the small snowflake stamp and your Versamark, and you're just going to go around the edge of the card and stamp the snowflake. Since the image is taking up the majority of the center, you don't really need to do anything stamping-wise in the center of the card, just around the edge. And as you see, I'm turning the stamp as I go around, just to vary it so it doesn't look all the same. It's varied some. And it is a little bit difficult to see, but if you hit it in the light the right way, you can see where you've stamped it. It can be a challenge sometimes, though. Okay. I'm going to go in a little bit on that one. Okay. Now you're going to cover that with the Halo embossing powder. I just love this embossing powder because it's so fine, and the iridescent colors to it. So pretty and elegant. Now, as you notice, I do not let the embossing powder slide down when I pour it on. I pour it directly down. I do that because when there's glitter in the embossing powder, you tend to get a better coverage of the embossing powder. Sometimes when you sprinkle it down, just the glitter part sprinkles down and it doesn't stick to the Versamark as well. So that's why I like to go ahead and dump straight down and then tap off, not just let it slide off. Just a little tip there for you. And then I'm going to go ahead and heat that. Okay, so I've got that heated. And then we're going to put your main panel on. I like to put this on with dimensional tape. I like it popped up. It just gives the card a little bit more depth. And then we're just going to go ahead and put that in the middle and cover up my blank spot there. And then there you go for the front part of your card. And then on the inside, I stamped the sentiment along with some more snowflakes. If you wanted, you could also stamp the snowflakes on the envelope. But one nice thing also about the Halo Detail Embossing Powder is it's fine enough that you can even do it with this small fine print and you can still read it. So I hope you enjoy this month's Video Kit Club, and I will see you again next month in December. Happy stamping!